everybody. How are you guys this morning? I woke up this morning wondering where I was. You ever have one of those mornings? And then I remembered I'm here in Kathmandu, so that's awesome. So let's just take a look outside for a minute and see what it looks like. Oh man, it's a beautiful day. It's a bit hazy because you can't see the mountains out there in the range, but it's a beautiful day. So let's get out there and do something cool. I've got 24 hours as I always have. So it's not a lot of time to do what I want to do, but it's enough time to do something. I'm just gonna wake up and brush my teeth and get myself ready to go. And why don't you guys come along and walk around Kathmandu with me? It'd be awesome. Hey, good morning. All right, so now I feel good. I'm awake this morning. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of a local Soaltee before I get going here in the courtyard. It's very relaxing. The weather's nice. It's about 8 degrees outside, but it's really sunny. And it's beautiful. So a little bit of a local tea and some, they gave me some cookies or whatever, but I can use that this morning, wake up a little bit. Oh, nice. Before I head out on a little mini adventure today, like I said, 24 hours. Not a lot of time, but enough time to find something to do, I think. Well, a lot like every major city that you find yourself in this part of the world, there's a lot of people and there's a lot of garbage. And unfortunately, they don't always take good care of the environment in some of these places. And you'll find litter strewn about all over the place. They try their best in some places to clean it up, you know, with what intentions they have, but for the most part, unfortunately, you see a lot of litter everywhere. All right, a little bit of a walkabout. As I do my walkabout, you run into a lot of different things out here, and people doing a lot of things in their normal everyday tasks. Some people are just doing their laundry and things like that right out on the street, getting water from a well. Seems like a really big well to get water from. That's awesome. And they're using that water to wash their clothes. And some cute little kids running around playing. Hello, namaste. A little bit bewildered by a guy like me walking around in this area, but as you can see, this is the city, and it's not always clean and pretty like some of the cities that we all know. And like I said to you before in another video with regards to my blog and trying to donate some money to some of the poor people in the world, well, these are the kind of places that I go to. And if I can get some little bit extra outside of the money that I normally put in, you know, there's a lot of people around here that need a little bit, you know what I mean? And a little bit goes a long way. Think about that. Hey, you know, there's a lot of good things and a lot of bad things about what's going on these days in the world with regards to pandemics and closures and everything. But one of the positive things that I find while I'm roaming around in different parts of the world is there's no tourists around. Just a whole bunch of local people going about their daily routine. So you can actually see a lot of good things and do a lot of cool things without being mobbed by hordes of tourists doing tourist things, which makes it really nice. You know, temples are typically known as sacred places, you know, places of worship, things like that. Or they're kind of places you can hang your stuff, as you can see. the easiest and most legitimate forms of transportation going around here is in a rickshaw. Rickshaws are pretty awesome, actually. It's a great way to get around. It's really easy, it's cheap. Much better than a car. I find these little shops around Nepal that are actually pretty cool. This is one of them. You know, I always forget anyways. You know, we got Instagram, we got Facebook, we got all those great things, you know, TikTok and everything, to share our pictures and experience and stuff. Back in the day, man, we used to just buy postcards from a shop and send them to a bunch of people. And then now we just jump on Google Maps on your phone or Waze or anything like this just to get around. Back in the day, people used to buy maps, real paper maps. And it's been a long time since I've seen a place that's just loaded with all these real paper maps, taking you different places around the world, showing you different things. It's pretty awesome, actually. It makes me want to buy a paper map. Well, enjoying a cappuccino and a cinnamon roll. It's not uncommon for people to think, oh my God, you know, Nepal is such a third world country. It's like adventure and outdoors and all that stuff. Mountains, Mount Everest, so on and so forth. All of that stuff is true. And you can find that stuff here, all over the place. But if you want to sit on a little terrace on the side of the road, have a cappuccino and a cinnamon roll while you're chilling in the morning, you can also do that. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Enjoy myself. Well, back behind me is a place called Mohan Tattoos. You see the sign behind me up there. They started in Pokhara about the year 2000. Pokhara is a town that's about 6 hours drive from here. They were quite popular. A very, very good artist Mohan was. So he opened a shop here in the capital, Kathmandu. Shortly after that, he went to New York City. He's got a place in New York City now on 14th Street in Manhattan. And this is his original Kathmandu facility. So I'm going to pop into Mohan Tattoos, you know, just for a chat. Now I'm sitting here with Kasi. He's one of the best tattoo artists here. He's been doing it for, what did you say? You're doing it for 9 years, huh? 9 years, man. So let's see what he can come up with. Stick figures. Awesome. Because I got a lot of tattoos, there's a lot of people who don't have tattoos that are always asking me, do tattoos hurt? Are they painful? Well, honestly speaking, I've got a pain threshold of a 2-year-old baby. So yes, tattoos hurt, and they hurt quite a bit. But the pain varies depending on where you get the tattoo. Me today, I'm gonna get tattooed on my underarm area, which is like stupid painful. It's crazy. So basically get a sewing needle, lift your arm up, and poke yourself under the arm with a sewing needle. Tell me how much that hurts. Now repeat that 1,000 times for 4 hours. 4 hours of pain, a lifetime of gain. The equipment that he's got is like some of the latest equipment. The gun's coming from Germany. And it's really, really quiet. It's not like the guns that I've had before that sound like an electric chainsaw, you know? This thing's actually really quiet. You can probably almost not hear it as he's tattooing me. The ink comes from the US, some of the ink comes from Japan. So it's all really nice imported stuff. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can check them out. If you're ever in Texas, New York, Nepal, come on over to Mohan Tattoos. Okay, well that was awesome. Seriously, loved every second of it. All right, now I gotta go get something to eat because I'm hungry, man. So I'll walk down to one of my other favorite places. You've seen in the video that I was here last time, I went to a place called Roadhouse. Today I'm gonna walk down to a place called Fire and Ice. And I'm gonna see if they're open, and I'm gonna give myself something to eat there. That'd be pretty awesome. That actually looks good. Well, after today's events, needless to say, I'm a little bit hungry. Right, so I'm here at my first favorite pizzeria in Nepal. The good pizzerias are Roadhouse and Fire and Ice, and this is Fire and Ice. Now they don't have the wood burning oven thing that the Roadhouse has, but the pizzas are still amazing. It's a fantastic place to go. Great place for lunch, great place for anything. Cold beers, good wine, great pizzas. You gotta check it out if you ever come down here. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I am starving, and it's just a pepperoni mushroom pizza, but man, it's delicious. Fire and Ice makes a really, really good pie. That was an interesting time. Now I'm back in a taxi and I'm driving back to the hotel. I don't really have as much time as I want to be able to walk back and see some temples and do some cool things, because I just spent the last basically 5 hours in a tattoo shop, which is well worth it, of course. Now, working our way back. Hey, what's up? I'm back in my hotel room after a great day. Now, if you look out the window, I just wanted to show you. You know, this morning I was talking about how it's a little hazy, you can't see the mountains and stuff. Well, now you can. It's the evening, sun's going down, you can see the Himalayan mountain range off in the distance over there. Just the edge of it. But I had a great day. Thanks for being with me, as always. And you seen earlier in the video as I was doing a little walk around that there's a lot of poor people here and homeless people and stuff, and I like to help them out periodically. I did a little bit today. But you've seen my recent video about my subscriber contest. Hopefully that'll come to fruition and we'll be able to do a whole bunch of other stuff just for fun. And I'll just vlog it and we'll see how that goes. So, as always, like, subscribe, the bell, do all those things. Thanks a lot. I'll see you on the next trip. Who knows where it's going to be, but I know it's going to be awesome.